Hi, I'm Michael Hartmann, the CEO of the QBS Group, and I want to report out from Directions EMEA from the first day. It's great to be here, and it's great to see so many, familiar faces, even though we have to wear masks all day. So you can't actually see all the faces when you meet people, but we are here with 1,600 attendees, which I think is great given the circumstances that we still have with restrictions around COVID-19. But anyway, a great conference started, and today already a lot of sessions. In total, they have 150 sessions that attendees can pick from. And the day was started, as always, with a keynote, and the keynote was with Mike Morton and his team. And you can tell a lot of demos were coming in, but also some interesting news that Mike shared. One around the momentum that Microsoft sees together with partners on Business Central. So they announced that they are currently at 20,000 Business Central SaaS customers. And that's a huge jump if you consider that 2019 there were about 2,000. So within 2 years, a real high jump in terms of EC SaaS installations. But also from a partner perspective, we're now looking at more than 3,000 partners that are reselling and implementing Business Central SaaS. So that was great. I think in the presentation that Mike had, there was also, of course, mentioned the latest cooperation that they have with Shopify as an e-commerce platform that is sort of integrated now with Business Central. And Mike admitted that every now and then it will happen that Microsoft puts functionality into the product that used to be coming from ISVs or from third parties. This is the case when you look at the Shopify integration, because there have been ISVs and partners that basically offered that integration as a business, and Microsoft is now putting that out of the box. So that, I think, was an interesting conversation, but I appreciated that Mike was very open and very transparent about this, and this might happen in the future as well. And then they also talked about the future roadmap of Business Central, the user experience that they want to give, which I found was interesting. Also the focus that they will do in terms of the connectivity and making sure that connectivity leads to less manual input that users need to do with concepts like IoT. And then the predictive area, which of course, has to deal with practical examples of artificial intelligence on the platform. One other session that I found really interesting was the profitability session that was done. So with the study that Directions always does as part of the conference. And what you see there is, and I need to look that up, if you look at the survey that they did, the response of these Dynamics partners was that the profitability is coming down now to 6.5%, which is really, really low, considering the business that we are all in. And they made the point that this is getting to a very unhealthy level. One of the reasons is because the service business, the gross margin in service business is coming down. And one explanation is that, of course, the customers are no longer willing to pay for very, let's say, specialized project. They want more standard. They want standard implementations, less customizations, and that, of course, is then shrinking the deal size in terms of services and therefore bringing down the gross margin. So number of interesting results from that study, how the partners are doing. Tomorrow there will be also a session to then talk about what that means moving forward. So overall, I would say a very interesting day today from Directions. And we are here with One Click Factory, and as you can tell, we are using the theme of a football team, as we are coming together, QBS on the one hand side and One Click Factory as one team moving forward. So with that, I just wanted to give you a very quick overview of what's happening here in Milan, and I'll be back tomorrow.